We got the other K character. That's blonde. So we got Colleen versus Urian.
Yeah, why is it every time we see Punk over here in Georgia, he playing these off characters? Because remember the last time we saw him, he was playing Cammy 2 years ago.
The infamous, he's gonna switch. I don't have to use my main character. Never
oh
forget
yeah. Georgia is free. I don't need to use my mains for Georgia.
All right, here we go. We get it started.
Gonna have Mandrake's with SonicBoxx, but that is Mandrake over there with the Urian. Punk with the Colleen. So hopefully we'll get that switch in a second. Bit of a delay with this strong, trying to see what's coming out. Yeah, you see, when he's at the range, he's got to be real mindful with the buttons. Because even though we were talking about Karen earlier, Colleen falls under this category as well. Like, you're trying to keep Urian out, but you're also trying not to get an arm shot on him.
Definitely. So, like, they're both pretty conservative, most part. But,
kind of conservative, you say. I think that Fierce disagrees with you.
I mean, he's been pressing that Fierce the whole set.
That's what Colleen does.
All right. Sees his moment. Takes the jab.
I think he was looking for to shut down a walk-in throw. I mean, if he was looking for a button, he didn't have to go in that far. In fact, he could have stepped back a little bit, but still a good call from Punk to get out of that first round.
All right, whip punish with the Fierce.
Double dash just to keep everything clean. And there it is, the tomahawk.
I mean, we are in Atlanta after all.
Give this man a Braves jersey. Is that what you're saying? We can hook him up.
Okay, punish on the headbutt.
And then he would have liked a better trade, but just getting the space and getting away from Colleen is better than nothing.
Alex gets to the face, but again, when you're on the ice skating rink, watch your ankles.
And that's kind of a different page from Neon's book, because Neon likes using the target combo with short and fierce. Punk, on the other hand, went, I don't know if it's a target combo. I think it actually is when I wanted to. It was short strong. It actually took the confirm from it. Took handskin from Parabellum. Different strokes for different folks. Right. But for everything we said, and I think you're alluding to this, apparently Punk got a Colleen.
Some basic pressure there. There we go.
Trying to put him in the tunnels. No button there, so dashing in just to make sure he is slamming his face. Headbutt on your wake up. Mandrake.
So he just takes that momentum and just rides it all the way to the end.
Round 2. Fight.
To the end. No, it's still going on. Like, starting in with a dash, no buttons there, and we right back in the corner.
Okay, he puts himself in the corner, not by design.
But we out.
But not for free. Well, we back there. We back.
And stun. Oh, jeez, this looks so scary.
Stand like it.
He does not have enough for this. No, he doesn't, but still so close. Not close enough. Yeah, I'm out. But that's actually the better way to better place to be, because if any of them's going to go away, the right one goes away first.
Yep.
And he doesn't need the meters, I think. I hope not.
So he's looking like it.
He might have needed that meter, dog. It's kind of scary over there.
Ooh! You don't need meter. You got a roundhouse.
Back roundhouse. It's kind of good.
Kind of good. So after playing his little Pong adventure, he manages to take the round.
Starting this off with a clean jump. And after getting shoved in the corner for 2 rounds, Punk is the one doing the bullying here. And so, I'm telling you, we might have to hook him up, man. Put him on the team. Maybe he can do good for us this year. We need somebody out there in the field.
Yeah, we know what Urian's next DLC is. All right. Both of them kind of retreating back to mid-screen, taking space. Oh, of course.
Punk ain't running. He's running up to press Pierce again. And does he have enough to take all of the girth off Urian? Not just yet.
Not quite. I'm not quite sure what that was.
Don't ask questions you don't want the answers to. Mandrake will
I
gladly.
think I kind of want the answer to that one. All right, but he seems to regain his cool, whatever happened.
Yeah, but he's got a little more work cut out for him. Has to deal with the reflector. Enough on the power bomb. He might have been recollected, but that gave Mandrake the time he needed to size him up and put him down in game 3.
That little sliver of gray life made that throw fatal. Sometimes it's the little things.
Round 1.
I can only think his hand slipped on the analog. I don't know. That Parabellum.
Anything's possible. All right.
Best athletes have a bad memory, though. We got to forget about it.
Yeah, he doesn't seem too disturbed by it. All right, punishes the knees.
He didn't punish the knees. He interrupted something because it was a counter.
You're right, you're right.
Nevertheless, Punk in charge. Gets to confirm. Does he have a stun? Oh,
He's going to freeze him, actually.
Didn't even really need the stun, but he'll gladly take it.
So, yeah, you kind of see him kind of hanging back with that roundhouse now. A little more wary of that fierce.
Ooh. Yeah, it's dangerous out there.
We're out here slinging crush counter buttons. Anybody can go down any point.
Putting buffers behind him as well. So it's not like you need to break the glass. But a stand strong, actually a couple of strong. I was trying to push the tempo for Mandrake. Nice. And even though he didn't really get anything from it, it was just not allowing Punk to jump in for free right there, or jump out.
Oh, nice. Here we go.
For it. Just right here. He could have got a little more, and he might have needed a little bit more. Cause, all right, my bad.
You know, he still had the V trigger on.
My bad.
Just enough.
My bad.
All right, 2-1 for the Punk. So he got a Kyrie, he got a choline.
He ain't got no Camby though.
Maybe if her name was spelled with a K, he'd have a Camby.
Possible. Game 4.
All right, here we go. Some metallic sphere pressure.
He better get him in while he can, because we saw what happened the last time he threw it.
A lot of back and forth between these two. Usually somebody's going to get the crush counter and then everything's going to explode.
But something really subtle to notice is like when they're playing the neutral in the beginning with no meter, like when they're playing the fiercies, not the footsies, the fiercies, is that Mandrake is backing up to try to find his spacing, whereas Punk is staying in place and stepping forward, which is why he's slowly able to inch Mandrake closer and closer to the corner throughout. It's like, just watch.
Yeah, and usually Mandrake has to rely on that EX shoulder to push him back to mid-screen.
EX shoulder to try to take a guess with a dash, which is where he's finding himself on the bad end of a Punk montage.
That should be it.
Oh, yeah. Punk. 1 round away from moving on.
Round 2. Fight.
Just watch. It's like Punk is constantly stepping forward. Even if it's just the baby steps, he doesn't go back on his own free will.
Yeah, but he manages to catch that crouch forward on the way over. So here we are again.
This is so hard for Mandrake because he can't move him. He knows he can't dash. He can't move him.
Yeah, Punk has definitely figured out the range of that fierce, and he's definitely giving him just enough room to hang himself with it.
Stuff the headbutt.
And then, when in doubt, go into the eye.
But I mean, he's just taking a throw. He's not taking full damage from that, so it could be a. Well, that one hurt, but the first one could have been worse.
At the end of the day, he got off fairly light, considering.
Yeah. And now he gets his D trigger to play with.
Yeah, hey! There we go again.
Low forward.
All right. Good stuff from Punk's Colleen. And he just once he kind of figured out what buttons Mandrake really was hanging on, that was kind of the